So, there's something to be said about New Orleans. Most of the world is just crazy. New Orleans happens to be crazy violent. Now, the reason why it's crazy violent, some people blame it on the humidity. I blame it on the humidity and boobs. I mean, we have a street called Bourbon named after the family who made bourbon. So when you combine that together, you're always going to get some crazy people. One of the most famous crazy people we had was the he did. He would sneak into houses, take the axes, and brutally murder people, even walking down the street and slashing a kid halfway through with an axe.
Jesus.
Well, the whole town was terrified. And New Orleans being terrified of one man is something that rarely ever happens. So one day everybody's like, what are we going to do? How are we going to get rid of the Axeman? No one knows who this is. This is before DNA. This is before like trials. They couldn't even get a lynch mob together to go kill this guy because they couldn't find the guy. One day, the newspaper gets a letter and it goes, everybody plays some jazz, some sweet music. At this certain time, I will never kill again. So everybody was terrified. Everybody was scared. No one knew what to do. So they picked up every instrument they can, and whether it be spoons, trombone, or just slapping their hands together and singing. That time came, everybody was playing. The whole city was filled with music. And the Axeman disappeared, never to be heard from again.
Nope. So what kind of other short stories, or why would this producer, should they consider New Orleans a hotspot, and what makes it different from any other city here in the U.S.?
Well, historically speaking, New Orleans has always been a hodgepodge of, mysticism, history, cultures. Everybody comes down here. We're like, if there was a nuclear war going on right now, we'd be dead in 10 minutes. That is how important this city is. Then, on top of that, to just live. That's the important thing. Everybody came here to live. They didn't necessarily want to stop living when they came here. So they don't. And not only do they not stop living, they'll still come here and harass you. We have everything from famous generals who are genocidal maniacs that we give a statue to prostitutes who were allowed to prostitute in something called Storyville, which was shut down by the United States government during World War II because they were tired of their sailors getting syphilis.
Not the fact that it was prostitution, but that the fact that their sailors were getting sick.
Yeah.
That's New Orleans.
Yeah, that's why it was shut down. And, I mean, even from we had everything from slavery, civil war, violence, hurricanes, floods. Everything that could possibly happen to a city happened here, and we're still here. New Orleans is basically sitting on water, bad decisions, and string. And it's up to you to figure out which one you want to swim in.
Thank you.